More questions about the death of a 25-year-old Charlotte woman. Shanquella Robinson was found dead in Cabo, Mexico, nearly 3 weeks ago. Her parents say she'd gone there on a trip with friends, but what happened next? We first told you about her mysterious death here at 11 o'clock last Friday night. Well, since that story aired, the headline has gotten lots of attention on WBTV.com and with celebrities and blogs asking questions. Well, tonight, the FBI tells WBTV it has its hands on a graphic video that her family says could help find answers. Our Brandon Hamilton is live outside the FBI headquarters in Charlotte tonight. So, Brandon, what do you have?
Well, Molly, that video you mentioned has now gone viral on social media. In fact, the feds have also told me they have their hands on that same exact video, which is why tonight we are outside the FBI. Now, Shanquella Robinson's family tells me that video is key to proving she did not die from alcohol poisoning, which is what they were originally told. But I do want to warn you tonight again, Shanquella's family wants you and investigators to see this video. It is very graphic. Nearly 2.5 weeks since Shanquella Robinson's death, her family still doesn't know what happened to her.
We're not going to stop until we get to the end of it.
I get to the bottom of it.
We're going to get to the end of this.
No, this not going to happen, No, I've been crying, I'm hurt. I'm hurting all the way around.
Last Friday night, Bernard and Salamandra Robinson sat down to talk with me one-on-one. They said they believe their daughter's death was a result of foul play. But how and why? 5 days after that interview, we now know this viral video on social media could lead to an answer. That's at least what the Robinsons are hoping. It is graphic and shows an apparent fight. We've blurred some parts because right now, we want to be clear. No one has been charged with any crime. But Shanquella's parents say it is her in the video. And the FBI in Charlotte tells WBTV the video has their attention. Quote, the video was referred to the FBI and we encourage anyone with related photos or video to contact the FBI. Shanquella's family also provided this, a copy of her death certificate. They say this document shows foul play. Severe spinal cord injury was one of the causes of death listed.
It's in God's hands. And God gonna give her justice. God gonna give me justice. I'm a praying man. I serve the Lord.
And Molly, I do want to reiterate that video again that you just saw is the new information tonight that the FBI has their hands on it. Now, as far as information in general, it has been hard to get an answer. I did reach out to the Mexican consulate multiple times today, and finally late tonight I was told to contact the embassy. Right now, they are closed, so I will be reaching out again tomorrow. Again, those answers that Shanquella Robinson's family is looking for, we are asking again. Now, you can see that full interview from Friday on our website at WBTV.com.
To you with an update on the Shanquella Robinson's death. The update comes from the Charlotte Observer, and information was put out this morning at 12:54 a.m. It says police excerpt in the Shanquella Robinson's death. Doctors tried to revive her. Information from a police report says Shanquella Robinson was alive when medical help first arrived at the vacation home where she was staying with a group of people last month in Cabo, Mexico. The report differs from details previously reported from 25-year-old Robinson's death certificate that said she died within 15 minutes of being injured. Instead, a police report excerpt shows a doctor from a local hospital was with Robinson and others in the house for close to 3 hours before she was pronounced dead. The Charlotte Observer obtained excerpts from a police report earlier this week that had not yet been publicly released. The information was provided to the Observer by Geraldo Zuniga, an investigative reporter who worked in Los Cabos of the Metropolix, and details were first reported by the Metropolix on Monday. Okay, the report continues to say that Robinson is a Charlotte native who traveled to Cabo on October 28. She died a day later. Notably, the police information reported by and provided from the Metropolitan does not mention obvious signs of Robinson's physical injuries, which family members have said existed on her body prior to her burial. Grave injuries to her neck, her back and neck were determined to be the cause of death after an autopsy by officials in Mexico. The police report says she also suffered cardiac arrest. Since her death, the FBI and Mexican police authorities have launched investigations into how she died. The lack of conclusive evidence and conflicting explanations has led to her story going viral, invoking global outcry with countless people closely following Robinson's death. The hashtag Justice for Shanquella has been trending on Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok. The Charlotte Observer has been unable to reach those who were with her on the trip. No arrests were reported as of late Monday. Robinson's family became suspicious of her friend's claims that she died of alcohol poisoning when a Mexican autopsy report showed that her cause of death was severe spinal cord injury and atlas luxation. Atlas luxation is a form of neck injury. The Observer attempted to reach Cabo police via email and social media messages and did not receive a response. Um, Zuniga told the Observer he obtained the internal law enforcement report through a source. Robinson's friends did not return multiple calls and messages. Shanquella Robinson's police report. The information from the police report shows that at 2:30 p.m. on October 29th, medical help was summoned to Villa Linda 32, a property run by Company Cabo's Villas, located in San Jose del Cabo. Around an hour later, Dr. Coralinda Beatriz, that's all I'm going to call her, of the American Medical Center, a local hospital, arrived to treat Robinson. According to the report excerpts, house calls to vacation rentals for routine, non emergency medical services are common in tourist hubs in Mexico. The Observer confirmed with American Medical Center on Monday that Gutierrez is employed there. The hospital did not respond to requests for the medical and autopsy reports. It is unclear in the police report excerpt who called for medical help, but the reporting person is listed as Winter Donovan of Greensboro. Donovan is one of the 6 people identified by family, friends, and media sources as the person Robinson was traveling with. Donovan could not be reached to comment, and her phone number listed on the police report excerpt has been disconnected. The police report excerpts in Spanish, according to a Charlotte Observer staff translation of the document. Dr. Gutierrez says she was she was told Robinson had drunk a lot of alcohol, and the medical call was for Robinson to be given an IV. The police report indicates Gutierrez found a female, understood in the report to be Robinson, with stable vital signs but dehydrated, unable to communicate verbally, and appearing to be inebriated. The doctor reported that she believed Robinson needed to be transferred to the hospital, but for her friends instead that she be treated in the villa. Dr. Dr. Gutierrez attempted an IV but was unsuccessful, according to the reported excerpt. It's unclear what medication was in the IV. The information from the police says the doctor was there for close to an hour when Robinson began to have a seizure. The convulsions from the seizures lasted less than a minute, according to the report. At this point, the patient's friend named Winter Donovan called 911 to request an ambulance. According to the Observer's Spanish to English translation of the report, this was around 4:20 p.m. In the meantime, the patient presented with difficulty breathing and a lowered pulse, and they gave her rescue breaths. The doctor, along with a friend, began administering CPR at 4:49 p.m. when Gutierrez detected Robinson had stopped having a pulse. Police arrived and talked with the doctor, who was treating Robinson at 5:25 p.m. It's not clear from the information in the police report exactly what time an ambulance arrived from the 911 call. The report information indicates paramedics administered a total of 14 rounds of CPR, 5 doses of adrenaline, and 6 discharges of AED shocks without success. Unable to revive Robinson, Gutierrez declared her dead at 5:57 p.m., according to the excerpt. The police report information lists deceased person, cardiac pulmonary arrest, as the reason police were called. How did Shanquella Robinson die? Salamandra Robinson, Shanquella's mother, told news outlets that each friend from the trip has a different story, and they initially told her daughter had alcohol poisoning. Official autopsy reports list the cause of death as severe spinal cord injury and atlas luxation. Mexican authorities also investigating Robinson's death as a possible femicide. The state attorney general's office of Boja, California, announced in a statement Thursday, according to ABC News, femicide is the gender-based murder of a woman or girl by a man. Oh, wow. Okay. So they believe that she was killed by a man. Femicide is the gender-based murder of a woman or a girl by a man, according to the Merriam-Webster's dictionary. The FBI began investigating Robinson's death amid the conflicting stories. The agency confirmed in a statement last Friday to the Charlotte Observer and other outlets. A video of a fight has gone viral, and Robinson's mother told CBS News she recognizes her daughter in the footage. The footage shows a naked woman, barely verbal, being hit and punched in the face multiple times by another woman until she falls to the ground. A person not seen in the video is heard saying, "Quella, can you at least fight back?" The FBI says that they have seen the video. Robinson family searches for answers. Robinson's sister, Quilla Long, said in a statement published to the GoFundMe account, the family will continue to investigate what happened and they are raising funds for legal fees. The United States Department released a statement claiming no clear evidence of foul play. Yet, there is a video circulating of a woman violently attacking Shanquella, Long said. The statement is unacceptable, and we are beyond devastated. We continue to fight for the truth. As of Monday morning, the page had raised $354,000, $354,422. That includes a $50,000 donation from Brooklyn Nets player Kyrie Irving. Hundreds of community members attend Robinson's funeral on November 19, and loved ones wore pink in her honor. Her casket, wrapped with photographs of her, was pulled into the Macedonia Baptist Church by a horse-drawn carriage. Her loved ones signed the casket before she was laid to rest. So there you have it, guys. So let me go ahead and read and play the news clip.
Mexico says when a woman is killed in Mexico.
Now to that murder mystery in Mexico. A Charlotte family is in pieces because this woman, Shanquella Robinson, didn't come home from a tropical vacation with friends. She went to Cabo last month with 6 other people. Investigators then found her dead in a hotel room. Channel 9's Gina Esposito is live in our newsroom with what Channel 9 has been able to uncover. Good morning, Gina.
Yeah, good morning, Dinesh. Overnight we have learned that the U.S. State Department is pressuring Mexican authorities for answers. It is also providing assistance to Shanquella Robinson's family. We also found out that Mexican officials have launched a femicide investigation. An expert on femicide in the Cabo region of Mexico says when a woman is killed in Mexico, authorities are often required to open the investigation as a femicide. From there, they look into whether she was killed for reasons due to her gender or if there were specific elements involved, like leaving the body exposed or domestic violence. Essentially, gender causes for violence have to be ruled out before you classify it as a homicide. That expert says attention on this case could help get it closed. That's one thing Robinson's parents have been pushing for.
It's just a hurting feeling, man. My heart, I got a hole in my heart. I mean, I can't even be a granddaddy. Can't even walk her down the aisle.
That it is an American, though, means that there will be additional pressure on the Mexican government and the state government to resolve the case, and I think that will likely lead to a resolution.
For days, Channel 9 has been trying to get in contact with the other people on that trip, but so far we haven't had any luck. We did find out that CMPD officers went to the home of one of those travelers to investigate threats. No one was arrested there. So far, no one has been charged with a crime in Robinson's case. Live in the newsroom, I'm Gina Esposito, Channel 9.
Okay, guys, I stated something incorrectly just now when I read over the article. I said that femicide was a murder committed against a woman by a man, and that was incorrect, as you just heard their definition of what it was. I do have to say that I really believe that this case is not going to go unsolved really long because, I mean, we have all of the players involved. Their passports have been, you know, banned. And this is clear and cut. I'm sure they're just going to investigate it to, build their case against these people. But I don't believe this is going to go take long to resolve. Um, my thoughts and prayers do go out to this family of this beautiful young lady who lost her life senselessly again. Um, it just sounds all too familiar to me. It kind of sounds like the Kanika Jenkins case involving friends, people that she considered to be her friends that were not her friends. They didn't have her back. We still don't know what actually happened in her case, but we do know that there was some type of foul play, even though her death was ruled an accident. Yeah, sounds very, very familiar to me. Um, I'll keep you guys updated with more information as it comes my way. Thank you guys for taking your time to watch this video, and you guys have a blessed day.